For over 2,000 years, the Dead Sea Scrolls have held secrets that no human could unlock. But in 2024, artificial intelligence did something that shocked the entire archaeological world.
7 decades since the Dead Sea Scrolls were discovered, around 80 new fragments of the ancient texts have been revealed to the public.
What it discovered didn't just rewrite history. It revealed that everything we thought we knew about ancient religion was wrong. This isn't science fiction. This is real, and what you're about to learn will change how you view ancient history forever. A machine just solved mysteries that have baffled scholars for decades, and the implications are absolutely mind-blowing. Before we dive into this earth-shattering discovery, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Trust me, you're going to want to see every single revelation we uncover today. Our story begins in 1947, when a young Bedouin shepherd named Muhammad Ed-Dib was searching for a lost goat in the cliffs near the Dead Sea. What he found instead would become one of the most important archaeological discoveries in human history.
It's a fairly famous story. A shepherd looking for his lost sheep throws a rock into a cave, and here's the shattering of pottery. When he goes in to check things out, he discovers these bundles wrapped in cloth and soaked in like an oil, and he sees a bunch of jars sort of strewn around the cave, and when they open these up, they discover that they're complete intact scrolls.
Inside a cave in the Judean desert, he discovered ancient pottery jars containing scrolls that had been hidden for nearly 2,000 years. These weren't just any scrolls. They contained the oldest known copies of biblical texts, along with mysterious writings about secret sects, apocalyptic prophecies, and religious practices that had been lost to time.
Most people are interested in the fact that large numbers of these are biblical manuscripts.
The Dead Sea Scrolls are the oldest of the Old Testament. They were discovered in 1946 to 1957. And at that point, during their discovery, they pushed back a lot of our previous oldest manuscripts 1,000 years.
But here's where the story gets complicated. The scrolls weren't found intact. They were discovered in thousands upon thousands of fragments.
For the first time in over 60 years, we have fragments of a biblical book. So these are new pieces of the puzzle, and we can add them to our greater picture of the period and of the text.
Imagine trying to solve a jigsaw puzzle with 25,000 pieces, where most of the pieces are damaged, faded, or missing entirely.
They're like a library that we refer to. So it's approximately 970 documents, but it's distributed out between 10,000 and 11,000 fragments. So, and some of these, I mean, are so fragmentary that you look at them and it's like confetti. Most of it is untranslated, untranscribed, because the amount of man hours that it would just take to even put it together, never mind then go to the effort of transcribing and translating it, most people are not willing to do that.
In 2023, a team of researchers at the University of Groningen in the Netherlands decided to try something that had never been attempted before. They would train an artificial intelligence system to analyze the Dead Sea Scrolls using machine learning algorithms that could detect patterns invisible to the human eye.
I try to convince people to slow down AI, to regulate AI. This was futile. I tried for years.
This seems
Nobody
like a scene in a movie
Nobody
where
listened.
the robots are gonna fucking take over and you're freaking me out. Nobody listened.
Nobody listened.
The AI system was fed thousands of high-resolution images of scroll fragments. It was trained to recognize handwriting styles, ink patterns, parchment textures, and linguistic structures. But this wasn't just about reading the text. The AI was learning to think like an ancient scribe. What the AI discovered about the Great Isaiah Scroll was absolutely mind-blowing.
When we discovered the Great Isaiah Scroll, previous to that, the earliest copy of Isaiah that we had was in the Masoretic text, which is in the Middle Ages. We literally pushed back our understanding of Isaiah 1,000 years. But one of the things that shocked them about Isaiah was that it was word for word identical to the Masoretic text.
Remarkable level of correspondence that you see between texts of the Bible from the Dead Sea Scrolls with copies of the Masoretic text. And for some reason, lots of Christians are really worked up about the text aligning with the Masoretic text in particular, which is kind of funny.
Despite appearing to be written by a single scribe, the artificial intelligence detected that the scroll was actually created by at least 2 different people, possibly more. The handwriting was so similar that it had fooled human experts for over 70 years. But the AI could detect microscopic variations in letter formation, pen pressure, and writing rhythm that revealed the truth. These weren't just random scribes working together. This was evidence of an entire school of scribes trained to write in nearly identical styles.
When we're talking about the Dead Sea Scrolls, like, you have ones like the Great Isaiah Scroll, which is fully complete. Like, it's a copy of the book of Isaiah, and it's a full, complete scroll.
You can really see the scribe behind this. Every time he made a mistake, he scribed it out. But this actually brings the scribe, back to life. He's so human.
The AI's most incredible discovery came when it began analyzing scroll fragments that appeared completely blank to human observers. Using advanced imaging algorithms, the machine detected traces of ink that had faded beyond human perception over the centuries. What emerged from these seemingly empty fragments was nothing short of miraculous. Lines of ancient Hebrew text began appearing like ghosts from the past, revealing words that no human had read for 2,000 years. The AI's analysis of ink composition revealed something that sent shockwaves through the archaeological community. Some of the hidden text was written with different materials than the visible text, suggesting it was added at a completely different time period. This means that the Dead Sea Scrolls weren't just ancient documents. They were living documents that were continuously updated, edited, and modified over potentially hundreds of years. Ancient scribes were treating these texts like we treat Wikipedia today, constantly adding new information and revising existing content. What we've discovered today represents nothing less than a revolution in our understanding of ancient history and religious development. Artificial intelligence has accomplished in months what human scholars couldn't achieve in 70 years of intensive study. If you found these revelations as mind-blowing as I did, make sure you subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell. We're constantly uncovering new discoveries that challenge everything we thought we knew about human history. Drop a comment and let me know what shocked you the most. Was it the discovery of multiple scribes working in perfect coordination? The hidden text revealing secret knowledge? Or the evidence that ancient religious texts were continuously evolving documents rather than unchanging divine revelations? Thanks for joining me on this incredible journey into the hidden secrets of the Dead Sea Scrolls. I'm your host, and this has been another mind-bending exploration of how AI is rewriting human history. See you next week for more shocking discoveries.